Hello everyone, this is Deborah. I would like to share how good and how great, how awesome and how loving our Father is. Today, I know that He was delivering me. I have been really going through a battle within myself, as I normally do. I seem to rise up out of the battle and go through a period of strength, and then I wind up back in this place. Because as many of you know who have not followed, I don't want anybody to follow me, but who have watched my channel, know that Father began to speak to me 20 years ago. And He told me things that I had never heard before. I want to share with you some things that He showed me tonight. And I'm sharing them to encourage you, because it's really important right now, I believe, for us to be encouraged, because many of us have been in a long, hard, confusing battle. And I just really need to give Him the praise and the thanksgiving that is due His name. I want to share something that He gave me on December 6th. I asked Him if He wanted to say anything to me, because I felt His presence. Because He has told me recently that I was going to see Him face to face, which is a promise He gave me 20 years ago. And I have been discouraged because I see so many YouTube videos where people have only recently come back to the Lord, and they're getting visions and words and dreams. And I'm saying to myself, wow, what happened to me, I've been waiting 20 years. So on December 6th, I asked Him if He wanted to say anything, and He said, "My dear daughter, I will speak to you today. Do not fear and do not be dismayed. I will go before you and be your rear guard. You will go out in power and do exploits in my name. I have told you so. Believe me and do not doubt. The time is at hand. It is here at the door. Seek me, trust me, and I will be unto you a guiding light and ever-present help in times of trouble. My judgments are here and will increase exponentially. Do not be dismayed, for all the words spoken in my word must come to pass. You are a leader. I have told you that you and others will lead my people to the New Jerusalem. Just as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will speak to you face to face. Be ready, for I am coming to speak to you. I am here." So that's like the third time in the last 2 weeks that He told me He is coming to speak to me face to face, which is what He told me 20 years ago. He also gave me at a time when I was going through horrendous, confusing experiences. I was feeling again like I was failing, and He gave me Isaiah 51, and I want to read this to you, and I hope that you will listen to the whole chapter, because it is so encouraging. But I'm thinking, after I just shared with you about this Moses thing, I'm going to share something else He gave me tonight. He gave me this after He gave me Isaiah 51. And it goes along with the word He just gave me, or that He gave me December 6th. And I was blown away, because how He does this is just amazing to me. He said, this is again in the Come Away Beloved book that I love to read. I asked him to give me something out of that tonight as well, and this is what he gave me, and everything just goes together. Is not my heart drawn out toward you to bless you? Have I not said that I would shelter and protect you and be your strong support? Yield your whole being to me. I am your loving Father. I know your need even before it arises. My provisions are not only sure, but also full and overflowing, so that you may confess with the psalmist, I shall never want. You will see with a vision denied to many, for your heart is pure, and to the pure of heart is given the promise that they shall see God. How much more glorious than to behold the beauty of 1,000 sunsets? How much more thrilling than the sight of the fairest faces ever to grace the earth? Yes, I shall reveal myself to you, and you shall know me face to face, as Moses did. You shall walk with me and talk with me, and I will hold your right hand and be a brother and a friend to you. I shall never leave you, and in the darkness I shall be a light for you. Yes, in joy I will be an added comfort, and in sorrow I will be to you the peace that passes understanding. That's all I'm going to read in that part, but it just confirmed what he told me on December 6th. And I want to read Isaiah 51, which is why I started this video in the first place. He gave me, again, I told you, he gave this to me years and years ago when I was battling. My body was going through things that I had never even heard of before. Isaiah 51. Listen to me, you who follow after righteousness, you who seek the Lord. Look to the rock from which you were hewn, and to the hole of the pit from which you were dug. Look to Abraham your father, and to Sarah who bore you, for I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him. Which right there is proof to us that the Gentiles who believe in Jesus Christ, Yahushua HaMashiach, that we are children of Abraham. For the Lord will comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places. He will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness will be found in it, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. Listen to me, my people, and give ear to me, O my nation. For law will proceed from me, and I will make my justice rest. As a light of the peoples, my righteousness is near, my salvation has gone forth, and my arms will judge the peoples. The coastlands will wait upon me, and on my arm they will trust. Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look on the earth beneath. For the heavens will vanish away like smoke, the earth will grow old like a garment, and those who dwell in it will die in like manner. But my salvation will be forever, and my righteousness will not be abolished. Listen to me, you who know righteousness, you people in whose heart is my law. Do not fear the reproach of men, nor be afraid of their insults, for the moth will eat them up like a garment, and the worm will eat them like wool. But my righteousness will be forever, and my salvation from generation to generation. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake, as in the ancient days, in the generations of old. Are you not the arm that cut Rahab apart and wounded the serpent? Are you not the one who dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep, that made the depths of the sea a road for the redeemed to cross over? So the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with singing. With everlasting joy on their heads they shall obtain joy and gladness. Sorrow and sighing shall flee away. I, even I, am he who comforts you. Who are you that you should be afraid of a man who will die, and of the son of a man who will be made like grass? And you forget the Lord your Maker, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. You have feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor when he has prepared to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? The captive exile hastens that he may be loosed, that he should not die in the pit, and that his bread should not fail. For I am the Lord your God, who divided the sea whose waves roared. The Lord of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in your mouth. I have covered you with the shadow of my hand, that I may plant the heavens, lay the foundations of the earth, and say to Zion, you are my people. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, you who have drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. You have drunk the dregs of the cup of trembling, and drained it out. There is no one to guide her among all the sons she has brought forth, nor is there any who takes her by the hand among all the sons she has brought up. These two things have come to you. Who will be sorry for you? Desolation and destruction, famine and sword. By whom will I comfort you? Your sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets, like an antelope in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of your God. Therefore, please hear this, you afflicted, and drunk but not with wine. Thus says the Lord, the Lord and your God, who pleads the cause of his people. See, I have taken out of your hand the cup of trembling. The dregs of the cup of my fury you shall no longer drink it. But I will put it into the hand of those who afflict you, who have said to you, lie down, that we may walk over you, and you have laid your body like the ground, and as a street for those who walk over. Oh! People, he's coming to vindicate us. Oh! He is our strength and our song. 52 says, awake, awake, put on your strength, O Zion. Put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For the uncircumcised and the unclean shall no longer come to you. Shake yourself from the dust. Arise. Sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose yourself from the bonds of your neck, O captive daughter of Zion. Oh! So there you go. Let's rise up from the dust, you guys. We've been in major battles the last few years. If it's anything like what I've gone through, it's confusing. But just today I know he was delivering me. I don't know of what, many things I'm sure, but I've been feeling his fire again, and I've been just seeking him to get rid of all the things that have come upon me because of these battles. And I know many of you have been going through some major things, but we need to get up out of the dust, brush ourselves off, and keep going. We're going to see him soon. I love you guys, and I know I'll see you soon. Shalom.